Well, hello everybody. Hope you're well. And again, thank you so much for joining us for our DRC Daily Devotional out of the Blue Devotional Book by Mr. Chris Tigran, who I'd like to learn something about. All right, February 5th. The one thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I might dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, and gaze on the beauty of the Lord, and seek him in his temple. That's Psalm 27:4. For many, the Christian life is a series of how-to principles: how to pray, how to share our faith, how to study the Bible, how to discover our spiritual gifts, and on and on. We seek formulas. Why? Because it's hard to have a relationship with an invisible God. Formulas are easier. If we could just find the key, crack the code, or take the steps that will get us from point A to point B in any given area of our life, we'll be the people that we were meant to be. That is the path to discipleship. So we think. Though it is a well-worn path, it leads to futility. God is not a formula or a series of steps. He's a person who enjoys relationship. He doesn't draw near to those who learn the principles or get it right. He draws near to those who have a heart connection with him. When we invest ourselves in his interest, he is much more inclined to invest himself in ours. That's quite the line. When we invest ourselves in his interest, he is much more inclined to invest himself in ours. Psalm 27:4 gives us a relational paradigm, not a how-to formula, but a heart attitude. That's the key. It cultivates God's presence. Or I say a heart attitude that cultivates God's presence. David wants to be in the house of the Lord, to gaze and to seek. The first is worship, adoration of the King, to gaze. The second is prayer, pleading his will. And the order is important. Love comes first, then asking. That's how healthy relationships function. So, don't rush into God's presence with a list of requests and then marvel that your prayer formula doesn't accomplish much. Relationships are more than lists. Invest in his heart and see how he responds. I like this one a bunch. I don't think there's anything I can say to add and make it any better. All right? Listen to it again. Here's the prayer. Lord, I want first and foremost to gaze at you, to behold you, to take the cares of your heart into my own. Only then can I seek your direction and your gifts. So, all right. I like this one a bunch. And maybe you should watch it again. Take care. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.